Hey everyone, and once again welcome to WS Script Tech English channel. Myself Umar Taskir. Guys, in this particular video, we are basically going to talk about some rule of thumbs with regards to whatever we have discussed so far. So, in previous few videos, we basically talked about the audiences and we discussed about how can we actually create different audiences, what are different sources of audiences, how to find the detailed targeting options or audiences, and what are connections and what are different hacks with regards to audiences, and how can we find some hidden interest audience using API marketing and all those things, right? So we have discussed so many things with regards to audiences, and in this particular video what we are going to do is basically I am going to give you some bullet points that will help you in deciding a very good audience, right? So as you can see on my screen, this thing, we have first point over here which says that don't be too broad and don't be too specific. Always try to find out some balanced audience, right? Always try to find out balanced audience. Do not go for very broad audience or do not go for very specific audience, right? So if you will go very specific, right, your cost will increase. Your cost will increase, and also you won't be able to reach to high potential people, right? So this is one limitation when you are going too specific. If you are going too broad, your cost will be less, right? But your audience relevancy will not be great. You won't be able to get conversion. So this is again a limitation with broad. So what is recommended? So always try to find your audience which is not too specific and also not too broad. So the second point over here is for starting campaign, we tested at 500K and 100K at India level. So what you can do is for an average daily budget of somewhere around rupees 10,000, what you can do is you can start with the audience of like 100K to 500K or 1 lakh to 5 lakh, right? If you are having this much of audience, it is basically a normal audience, and you can start with this thing and you can test your different campaigns at this audience size, that whether your campaigns are performing or not. But you should have average budget like 1000 rupees as daily budget or 1500 rupees as daily budget or 2000 rupees as daily budget. So for a very average daily budget, you can start with 500K or 100K or somewhere in between. Basically, this is the range to which you can actually rely on for the starting campaigns. And the third point is go for at least 3% CTR, right? So this is again a recommended thing. In starting, you will not be able to get 3% CTR. You will start with like 0.8, 0.9, 1% CTR. But as soon as your campaign will optimize, or as soon as your campaign will start their optimization, some automated optimization, some things you will change. So those different activities will basically increase your CTR, and always aim for, this is what I have written over here, is this is your aim, right? This is your target. Always target for 3% CTR. If you are getting anything lower than 3%, which actually does not mean that your campaign is not working and you have to stop your campaign. This is not the case, right? So if you are getting CTR less than 3%, which actually not means that your campaign is not performing well, right? The 3% over here is basically your aim or target that you should try to achieve, right? Then we have fourth point over here, which is very important, like run the ads for at least 3 to 5 days or let it reach at least 1000 people to make any conclusion or changes. What I have seen is many of the times people get so impatient that they start making changes as soon as their campaign is live, right? So suppose if their campaign is live at like 3 p.m. and after 3 hours or 4 hours, what they start doing is they start making changes, right? They play with their budgets, they start making changes in their targeting, everything, right? So this is actually not recommended, as we all know that Facebook is like an automated system and you have to wait for the performance. Let Facebook system optimize the campaign first, let it become stable first. So the points which we mentioned over here is like you have to wait for at least 3 to 5 days, which is basically stabilizing time of your campaign by Facebook. So whenever you start running any campaign on Facebook, you have to at least wait for 3 to 5 days to make sure that data comes there and it becomes stable, so that you can conclude things, right? And don't jump to conclusions in the very beginning. Wait for some time or wait for at least 1000 people. Check your analytics, check your data, that if your ad or if your campaign has reached to 1000 people, what you can do is then you can go ahead and make some changes, because now this is somehow a very decent data where you can analyze things, or which is basically good one for stabilizing the campaigns, right? So if your campaign has reached to 1,000 people, you can go ahead and now make some changes within your campaign, or wait for at least 3 to 5 days, whatever data is there within 3 to 5 days. Now you can make some conclusions, right? But do not jump on the conclusions, or do not make changes very frequently. Do not make changes in the very beginning. As soon as you have started your campaign, I'll never recommend you to go and check your analytics and make changes, right? Keep checking your analytics, keep checking your campaign, keep checking your performance, keep checking your important matrices, whatever you are following, whatever you want to achieve. All those things are very much acceptable, but do not make changes, because that will basically disturb the campaigns, right? So whenever you are making frequent changes, or whenever you are making changes too early, that will basically disturb the learning process of Facebook. As we all know that Facebook's algorithm works on machine learning, and if you are making frequent changes, it will disturb the learning, right? Test different types of targeting, and it is not only limited to targeting. You have to test whatever variations are there. It is not only limited to targeting, right? You have to test your targeting, you have to test your like ad copy, you have to test your ads, you have to test your headlines. Within ads, I am writing these points with regards to the different ads. So you have to test each and everything, right? There is no sure shot formula in Facebook ads, and there is no sure shot formula in digital marketing. Same thing can work for me, and same thing cannot work for you and your campaign, your situation, your niche. So according to niche, according to business type, according to ad accounts, according to the data which is there within ad accounts, according to the campaign running time, your performance may differ, right? So or it's very dynamic. Whenever we talk about digital marketing field, it's very dynamic. So we have to keep testing things, we have to keep testing the different elements which are there. It can be copy, ad copy, your targeting, whatever settings you have, your different optimization settings, your bidding strategies, whatever settings they are offering you, you have to keep testing things so that you can reach to your winning campaign, so that you can find your winning situations or your winning campaign, right? This is the fifth point. And the sixth point is change the ad copy or targeting if the frequency exceeds 3. So whenever your frequency is greater than 3, if you are not running a remarketing campaign, because in the case of remarketing campaign, your frequency may exceed 3 or 4 or 5 also, because those are remarketing campaigns and you are showing your ads again and again to the same audience that you have selected or that you have created. But when we are talking about cold audience, which is actually we are talking in this particular video, so we should make sure that our frequency should not exceed 3, right? So these are different points with regards to whatever we have studied so far, or we can say that these are rule of thumbs of whatever we have seen so far in our audience targeting module, right? Audience targeting and audience selection module. So that's it for this specific video. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.